Welcome back to another week of Hawk News. I am Tyrus Williams.
And I am Brianna Leon. Hawk News is a student-produced newscast recorded live on the campus of Red Oak High School.
Red Oak ISD is launching an aggressive anti-bullying campaign aimed at both preventing and reporting bullying behavior. The See Something, Say Something program gives students reminders to be kind and the tools to report inappropriate behavior through Stop It. See Something, Say Something is a simple reminder that anyone can report an unsafe environment or situation to a trusted adult or anonymously on the app or internet. The program has an app that can be downloaded or reports can be made online. Making sure our students and staff are in a safe environment for teaching and learning is crucial, Superintendent Brenda Sanford stated. Bullying is an unwanted aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involves a real or perceived imbalance of power. Bullying can be verbal, social, or physical and is repeated over time. Single incidents or mutual combat are typically not bullying, but if other activities happened online or in person, they can be. Together, we can encourage our students to rise above inappropriate behavior by providing coping skills for disputes, addressing the emotional well-being of the students. Bullies often have their own struggles, and offering a safe place for all students and staff, added Sanford. The campaign will run from Wednesday, September 28th through Wednesday, October 19th, when all staff, students, the community are encouraged to wear orange for Unity Day. The time frame also includes Mental Health Day on Monday, October 10th, when individuals are encouraged to wear green.
This Friday, September 30th, starts the Red Oak High School nominations for this year's homecoming court. Reminder, students can only vote for other students in their grades. The nominations are open until October 4th.
Over the weekend, your Mighty Hawk Band competed in the first band competition of the season at the Band Saginaw Regional Finals. The band performed well in competition and took home third place out of 15 bands. Congratulations to our Mighty Hawk Band!
Yearbooks are now on sale. Go to balfour.com to purchase your yearbook.
Speaking of yearbook, October 2nd through the 8th is National Yearbook Week. Keep an eye out for a yearbook buzz and competitions from your yearbook staff.
Taking the advanced placement exams is an important part of all AP courses. Red Oak High School desires that all students take AP exams for their AP classes that they are taking. Scoring well on an AP exam can often earn students college credit for their high school class, saving a significant amount of tuition. For the 2023 AP exam, students at the Red Oak High School are registering online. Online exam registration began Monday, September 26, 2022 at 8 a.m. and ends on Friday, March 3, 2023 at 11:59 p.m.
Creative Writing is a new club this year at Red Oak High School. Hawk News' Andrew Adderholt has the story.
Originally, the club was supposed to be a class for juniors and seniors. However, due to a lack of teachers, the class became a club that anyone can join instead. We also asked about a typical meeting for the club.
At 7:15 we will start. If there is anyone new, we will have them introduce themselves and then a character that they've created. And then we will get into if someone needs workshopping. If they do, we will have them set up on like a small line, or if they are okay with doing it alone, we will have the vice president help them out throughout the meeting. Then we will go over submissions for the weekly prompt competitions, essentially. There will be a weekly prompt. People will submit their own form of creative writing, poems. We have people doing fiction stories. We have someone doing D&D plot lines, all of that stuff. They will submit it. We will go over the submissions for the competition. There will be voting for the next few days over that. That's a different thing, though.
Announcements. Maybe workshop. Funny game.
The club has weekly competitions where members will submit prompts for consideration. People competing will have the week to submit their pieces that will then be voted on by the rest of the club at the following meeting.
I walked into the cafeteria, sit down at the breakfast table with the group one day, and CJ was there just like, you sign up right now.
We only have the 4 basic roles of a club. We have our sponsor who is there and is helping run the club as a teacher would. We have me, the president, and any future presidents we will have. They run the club, they get up on the board, they set everything up, they run things, they help get the prompt announcement out, they help sort and go through the votes for the competition. Then we have the vice president. They help primarily with workshopping. They help run the club. When the president is not present, the vice president, I say that word a lot, will be in charge of the club in their place. Then we have regular people attending the club. They are there to workshop. They are there to join the competition. They are there to be a creative writer and make friends with the other creative writers in the school.
The future looks bright as the club goes into this school year with a positive outlook. Reporting for Hawk News, this is Andrew Adderholt.
The state of Texas has designed Friday, September 30th as the American Indian Heritage Day. This day is observed to recognize the historic, cultural, and social contributions American Indian committees and leaders have made to Texas. Friday, there will also be a live stream of the American Indian Heritage Day 2022.
We will be right back after this break.
Hello, Megacin, and this is your entertainment corner. Next weekend, the Red Oak Hawk Theater will perform the one-act play, The Play That Goes Wrong. The play will be performed at 7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale now, so buy your ticket today. Shutdown by Blackpink has 39 million plays as of September 26, now making this song this week's most played globally trending on Spotify. On Friday, Hocus Pocus 2 will release on Disney+. The film is set 29 years later as three young women accidentally bring back the Sanderson sisters to modern-day Salem and must find out how to stop the child-hungry witches from wreaking havoc on the world. The Munsters are finally returning to the big screen. From director Rob Zombie comes the strangest love story ever told as Herman and Lily's crazy courtship takes on the Munsters in a hauntingly hilarious trip from Transylvania to Hollywood in the all-new feature-length film. A film coming out this weekend has led to smiles trending across social media. According to sources, Paramount Pictures has paid people to hold eerie smiles while placed in high-profile areas. This trend is promotional material for the new horror movie Smile, which features characters holding horrendous smiles moments before they attack. Dahmer, a 10-part documentary about serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer, is now the #1 TV show in the U.S. on Netflix. Rihanna has slyly affirmed that she will be performing at the Super Bowl Live halftime show in February 2023. Rock Nation has officially confirmed the singer's participation through a statement released on Sunday. Bella Hadid, a model, walked in the Versace fashion show during Milan Fashion Week. This past week was Women's Wear Fashion Week, and we saw major brands like Prada, Fendi, Ferragamo, Bottega Veneta, and Valley return to the runway with their contemporary interaction with Italian tailoring and luxury streetwear. Wednesday, September 28th is National Good Neighbor Day. According to nationaltoday.com, National Good Neighbor Day creates an opportunity for neighbors to get to know each other better. This day acknowledges and celebrates the importance of a good neighbor. Well, that's all I have for entertainment, but don't go away. Your sports report is next.
Hey, coming to lunch with us?
Yeah, I was gonna go to the bathroom for a second.
Oh, okay. See you then.
Jungle.
Hello, I'm Steven Sauls, and this is your sports report. Last week was a bye week for both the varsity football and varsity volleyball teams. Next week, our student reporters will speak to varsity volleyball players about their season. On Monday, the JV golf team competed in their first tournament of the year in the Hatchie Battle of the Brick at the Old Backyard GC in Ferris. Our student reporters spoke to the JV golf players about their first tournament.
Straight dingers, straight down the line, hole-in-ones, all that. I hit a pier hybrid, straight down the middle, it was high, far, pier hybrid. Man, probably the one over the water. I don't know what hole it was, but it was hard. I don't know, when I see water, like my first instinct is like hitting towards it. So I just lose balls for no reason. Practice harder, focus up more, take it more serious.
I wasn't expecting a lot. I mean, it's my first one, so I wasn't expecting to somehow do really good. I just try to practice like normal, just try to hit it far, try to hit my drivers, my irons far. I mean, I did terribly in all of them, so can't say. I think it would be like the hole that was like the farthest away, because I'm not really good with hitting my drivers. Maybe focus on my backswing to hit my driver farther.
They were pretty low. We've only been practicing for like a couple of weeks, so I wasn't expecting much. I was just, doing the basics, and I was trying to keep calm, It's my first tournament. If it goes bad, it goes bad, Putting and like trying to swing really far, trying to get my accuracy, a bit better. I think I got 122 in total, which is not very good, but it was my first tournament, so I would say hole 13 was a good one, and I think hole 18 was also a good one. They were all pretty challenging. I got max strokes on almost all of them, except for like 5. I think there was like the water and stuff, the trees, you had to avoid all of that, and my accuracy was not really that good. I had to play it safe, and that would max out my strokes, because just keep practicing, keep practicing my swings, my putts, everything about golf and stuff like that.
I would at least get third. I'll drive a little bit, and then I'll putt a little bit, and just try and get my mind in a mental state. I'll say that my best holes were the ones where I would chip. Like I would use my 52 to chip it off first and not drive it first. Those would be my best. I need to definitely improve on hitting my driver a little straighter. Like, I hit right a little too much. I need to hit a little bit left and straighter, and then on my putt, I'll hit it a little too far every now and then.
To be very, very competitive with a lot of competitive people. Just normally like we do on the course. Just, with a couple of range shots, putting, chipping, the usual. The best holes, 3, I almost made a par 5 hits. Like 7 through 10 was pretty good too, yeah. Driver and 7 iron. I don't know how far they went. They went pretty far though, especially with the driver. Not what I expected, to say the least. The skill gap between me and the other schools, big. I was pretty bad, and compared to them, I was pretty bad. I'm usually better, usually above average. Just practicing more. That's what I lack a little bit, especially on the weekends, feeling a little lazy. Can't really get the motivation to get up and just hit that ball,
On Tuesday night, the Lady Hawks volleyball team competed against Ennis at an in-home district match. Despite Ennis recorded a record of 4-1 in district going into the game, your Lady Hawks put on a dominant performance, controlling the match and improving their district record to 3-2 in district. And now for your upcoming games. Thursday morning, the cross-country team will compete in the Ken Gasson Invitational. Thursday night, the freshman football team will compete against Colleen Shoemaker at home. On Friday night, the Lady Hawks volleyball team will play at Corsicana. On Friday night, the varsity football team will compete against Colleen Shoemaker at home in a district match. On Saturday, the swim team will compete in their first meet at the Colony Sprint Invitational. And next Tuesday, the varsity tennis team will compete at Corsicana while the Lady Hawks volleyball teams will play at Forney. Well, that's all I have for your sports, but don't go away. Hawks News will be right back.
Thank you for watching Hawk News.
Where it is your campus, your news.